Hey, Commissioner.
Hello, all is well.
You need to open your laptop.
So, man.
Thank you.
What's up, Mom? How you doing?
All is well. Good. All right, thank you very much.
Good evening to each and every one of you all. Thank you for being here tonight. We will start our city workshop tonight, Tuesday, February 18th of 2025 at 6:31 p.m. At this present time, I want to thank each and every one for being here. Thank the one on live stream as well. And thank the parents for being here tonight, and thank our presenters for being here tonight, and especially our young babies. From Lakeshore Middle School, our pre-law program, thank you for being here tonight as well. We will start our workshop tonight. We will have our roll call by Mr. Green tonight. Mr. Green, will you call the roll, please, sir?
Commissioner King, Commissioner Pope,
Present.
Commissioner Berry,
Present.
Vice Mayor McKelvin, Mayor Cowles.
Thank you, Mr. Graham, President. Thank you, Commissioners, for being here as well. Thank you, staff, for being here as well. For the wonderful work that you do each and every day within City Hall and out in the public works, we want to thank you. You're taking out the time tonight to be here, and we really do appreciate you all. At this present time, we have three presentations tonight. At this present time, I turn this presentation over to the City Manager. Our first one is Mr. Richard Rand from Regional Sales Management Blue Line. Second, Village by the Lake, Mr. Jeffrey Willis, Special Project Manager, and South Florida Conservative District, David Davis, Executive Director. Mr. Manager.
Mr. Mayor, Commission, as during the previous meeting, you met with regarding speed zones, cameras in school zones. Excuse me. You have Blue Line here who wasn't able to make it when you had the other presentations. I did share with Mr. Rand. We will be putting a bid out for this as directed by the commission, but Richard Rand with Blue Line was the one presenter that wasn't able to make it and is going to present to you tonight from Blue Line. So Mr. Rand, if you would. The presentation is before you and it's also going to be on the screen as well. Mr. Rand.
Yes. Use the microphone?
Yes.
Testing, test. Is it on? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Good? Okay. Very good. Well, thank you. Good evening, Mayor.
Good evening, sir.
Mayor Green, it's nice to see you up there. You look very sharp. Commissioners, City Manager, City Attorney, City Clerk, and residents. I just want to thank you for allowing me to be here tonight. My name is Richard Rand. I'm with a company by the name of Blue Line Solutions. A little history about myself. I am the retired chief of police from the city of North Miami Beach. I served in law enforcement for 27 years. I'm also a graduate of the FBI Academy. I was attached to the FBI for several years. I have a vast history of traffic enforcement. Retired 3 years ago, sitting on the couch, my wife said, you need to go back to work. So I started working for Blue Line Solutions. Who are we? We're a company out of Chattanooga, Tennessee. We got started in the traffic safety business approximately 12 years ago. Our company is founded by, go ahead, you can go to the next one, sorry. Our company is founded by law enforcement. We are approximately 125 employees. 30% of us are retired or current law enforcement, military, and first responders. We are very well respected. We work in 11 states. We do have contracts here in Florida. We are one of the leaders, one of the top contenders for reducing speed in school zones. We do have proven results through existing contracts. Like I said, 11 states, and we are just now getting into Florida, a large footprint in Florida. Go ahead. Key programs of our key points of our program. We do have a new office in Broward County, Florida. We do service the residents of Broward County, Florida. We have contracts in Hollywood, and we're currently working with Fort Lauderdale to work with their city to get our program implemented there, as well as Sunrise, a lot of the bigger cities in Broward County. You would be the first city this far north for us in the Tri-County area. I do live in Broward County, so I'm only about an hour and a half away from here. I try to keep myself locally, and so I can service all of our cities and municipalities. We are a full turnkey solution. We do everything for your city from A to Z, with installation of cameras, making sure that all the school zone, the times are equal to when the school bell rings. I have done an in-depth study of our school zones here in Florida, and there are some problems, obviously. A lot of the times, and I'm sure people that bring their children to school see it, sometimes the bells don't match the school times, the times change. Sometimes the school zones say a school zone when flashing, the flashers aren't working. And as you know, it only takes one car to hit a child at 10 miles an hour over the speed limit, and they have a 70% chance of death. Florida is number 3 in the country for children fatalities. So it's something that we need to keep an eye on. We are LiDAR based, which is the old school radars that officers use on the side of the road. We've pretty much taken the camera that you see motorcycle police officers use, and we mount it on a pole. So it's very specific to one vehicle. We don't do scanning LiDAR or anything that some of the other companies do. It's been proven for over 50 years. It's used in law enforcement across the country. Our cameras hold up very well in all weather conditions, daytime. We do not, it's only during school times that this program is in session. So, and I'll go over that as well. You can go ahead to the next one. You can go ahead. So what separates us from the other companies? I'm sure you've heard of the other companies and what they do. A lot of these companies are very similar to red light cameras, and people will say that it's a money grab. Red light cameras, to me, when I was the chief of police, were an absolute nightmare. People were getting tickets, stopping and then turning on right. It was just, we saw crashes go down, T-bone crashes, but we saw rear end collisions go up. Because you have two choices. You either step on the gas, you go through the red light and hope you don't get a ticket, or you slam on the brakes and the car behind you hits you, right? So to me, red light cameras are really, I don't like them personally. We are not in the red light camera business. We are a very small company compared to some of the other companies, our competition. And I can tell you this, that our #1 mission is the safety of the children. We have a 96 to 97% reduction in speeding in school zones. Before we even give out a citation to a resident or somebody passing through your city, I can promise you that the information will be sent to all city residents and visitors before anybody is given a citation. We are big in public information and education. That's why we do what we do, and that's why officers are, we don't want to give tickets, believe it or not. I know that that's an oxymoron, but the truth is giving tickets only raises people's insurance. They don't do any good for anybody unless it's a well-deserved citation and they're driving with, no insurance or no license. So how does the program work? We come into the school zone. I believe you have one elementary school in South Bay, correct?
Yes.
So we come into the school zone. We look at the school zone. We look at what signs are in the school zone. We look at the markings on the floor. We do an actual speed study, a 5-day speed study, the only company that does 5 days. Why do we do 5 days? Because if we do 2 or 3 days and there's bad weather, there's an accident, that's going to obviously affect traffic. So we do a 5-day speed study to get a very good idea of what's going on in the city, in that school zone. Once that's done and we move forward, we come in, we repaint the roads, we replace all the signs, we replace all the flashers, we make sure all the times match the times that the school is in session and the bells ring. And then we actually install the cameras. We take care of everything from permitting to installation to service of the cameras. There will never be a day that your city would write Blue Line Solutions a check for anything. If a car crashes and takes out a pole, we immediately send somebody out to fix it. Again, our #1 concern is educating the public and slowing people down in school zones. The less tickets we give, the more of a successful program it is for your residents. There's a lot of people in today's world, believe me, and I feel it, that live paycheck to paycheck, and a $100 citation can hurt people.
Yes, sir.
We understand that. That's our last option for our company. And again, that's why we're different than other companies. Our owner is a retired chief of police. Our owner is Mark Hutchinson. He started Click It or Ticket 23 years ago with the Georgia Highway Safety Transportation Administration. Today, as you all know, Click It or Ticket is still a big thing in the United States, and a lot of lives have been saved. And because of that program, why it's different than red light cameras is because we educate people and inform people about the dangers of speeding through a school zone. Once the cameras are installed, we then do a 30 or 45-day warning period where nobody gets a citation. We send them a warning. You've been caught doing 11 miles an hour over the speed limit in the school zone. Please slow down. 45 days. So people will get used to this program. They'll see this program. If residents, visitors, people know that you don't speed through the school zone in South Bay, then you better slow down. After that program, you do get a $100 citation in the mail. You have 30 days to pay it. If it's not paid, the citation goes to a uniform traffic citation, and then it goes to the local court system. We don't like to see that. We've been in Hollywood now. We had the program up and running in 22 schools in Hollywood, Florida. I've gone to a couple of court hearings, and there was only 2 people that contested the ticket. And we do show the video. So our cameras take video and 5 still shots of the vehicle. We show the video, you can see the car, then we take 5 still shots of that vehicle going through the school zone. You have to be doing 11 miles an hour over the posted speed limit to get a citation. So if the school zone is 15, I think out here it's 20, correct? Because it's a rural area. Usually in rural areas in Palm Beach, the speed limit's 20 in a school zone. During school time, it's 15?
15.
You have to be doing 26 miles an hour to get a ticket from us. If you're going 11 miles an hour over the speed limit, there's something wrong. If it's a 15-mile-an-hour school zone. The program can run a half hour before school starts throughout the whole day until a half hour after school ends. So when the speed limit becomes 35 or 45 in a residential neighborhood, you then have to also be doing 11 miles an hour over the speed limit to get a citation. However, if the city chooses not to do that, then you can just operate the program during school times when the bell rings, from bell to bell in the morning, bell to bell in the afternoon. Again, our priority is the safety of the children. Like I said, we have a 96%, about 96, 97% reduction across the all 11 states. We handle everything. As far as our program goes as well, I don't know if the city has license plate readers.
No.
So you guys, Broward Sheriff's Office is out here, correct? BSO? Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office, Rick Bradshaw.
Yes.
So as part of our program, we come into your city and we put license plate readers up in your city. What is a license plate reader? It's a camera that goes over the automated speed enforcement camera and it captures tags. If there's an abduction, God forbid there's an active shooter, God forbid something happens in your city, that tag is captured and immediately dispatched to local law enforcement. It's a tremendously robust program that is absolutely saving lives across the country. That is also part of this program, and we offer it zero cost. You probably ask yourself, well, how does this company make tickets? How does this company make money? So we're in 11 states. We have about 2 million violators a week in speeding in school zones. So it's a very lucrative business. But again, if you have 100 speeders in your school zone and we can drop that down to 3, you've made a huge difference in your community. Even if the system proves to be worthwhile and it's there for a while and people slow down and you want to keep the system in place, we have no problem doing that. Again, we're here for your community. We're very involved in the community, Mayor. We will show up at your school with your assistance of your city manager, of your commission. We will give out book bags to children. We are very heavily involved with all of our communities. That's what we do as retired law enforcement officers. We continue to give because that's what we were born to do. So I know that you're going to go out to RFP. I invite that. I think that's the best way to secure one of these contracts. I do implore you, please, to look at the other companies and look at what you're going to be getting. If anything, at the end of the day, this is really just an educational part for me to inform you of what's out there and what's the differences between the companies. Again, we're not driven by the stock market. The other companies are all driven by the stock market. We're privately owned. If the CEO of a company starts to lose money, what's going to happen to that CEO in the stock market, right? They're out the door. We're privately owned. We're owned by a gentleman, like I said, that's retired law enforcement from Tennessee. So I thank you for your time. I won't keep you long. Is there any questions?
Thank you, Mr. Rand. We don't, since we're going to be putting out RFP, we don't want to go into questions at this present time, sir. So once the RFP go out and then, hypothetically, then we start asking questions who's the bidder at that particular time period. But I just want to say thank you on behalf of the commission and the city of South Bay, as well as especially our residents. Thank you for being here tonight and thank you for your presentation, sir.
Oh, you're welcome. I didn't follow my PowerPoint. I'm sorry. I got off track. But you have a copy of it so you can look through it. And it's a beautiful PowerPoint. I might say my wife did it, but enjoy it. Thank you very much. Good job, Mayor.
Appreciate you, sir. We will continue with our presentation tonight. At this present time, Village by the Lake, Mr. Jeffrey Willis, Special Project Manager.
Mr. Mayor, Commission, as you know, we set out a course for creating the Village by the Lake here in the city of South Bay. And Mr. Willis is the Special Projects Coordinator working diligently on that project. So he's here tonight as he is to give you an update, give the commission an update on that. But he is making his rounds throughout Palm Beach County. We are working on some efforts to raise, doing some fundraising efforts, but mostly it's getting the word out, educating Palm Beach County residents as to what's coming and what we're proposing for the community. Mr. Willis.
All right, thank you, Mr. Manager.
Good afternoon, city managers and Mayor Cowles. Thank you guys for allowing me to share and bring some updates as to where we are with this particular project. Super excited about it. I've had the opportunity to go across Palm Beach County and have the conversation about tourism in the Western community, primarily in the city of South Bay. I've gotten a lot of great feedback from Discovery Palm Beaches. I've had some conversations with some private business owner in Palm Beach County as well, just to create some conversation around what is it that we could do out west when it comes to tourism. So right now, as it pertains to the volume that's going on in Palm Beach County as it equates to tourism, there's no funding currently that's happening for tourism in the western side of Lake Okeechobee. And so we now want to provide even more resources for that particular area, right? And so just to go through the slides real quick, obviously our three main components is sustainability and tourism, being an educational hub for our community, our kids, and for tourism as well. And then economic opportunities. We want to make sure that we're in this project, we're able to provide local jobs for community, for our residents of our community, and provide, some great hospitality too, because I think that all that plays a significant part when you're talking about people coming into our community from a tourism perspective. All right, so 4 major components of this project. Lodging, we got to have somewhere for these people to stay when they come. That's one of the biggest issues we have right now is just lodging, housing for them. Then we have our educational components that when we talk about the museum that we have going on, we talk about our nature center, and then interactive learning spaces. I think it's important for us to not just have agriculture all around us, but then be able to educate the community on what that looks like from an inside scope of conservation. And then we got recreational activities. We know we do tours on Lake Okeechobee all the time, whether it be boating, airboats, bike riding, and or bird watching. Those are all high end tourism items that we have right here in our backyard. And then obviously we got the local business pieces. We want to be able to collaborate with everyone. We want everyone to have a part or a say so as to what it means for tourism out west. And so I think collaborating with other people to design this whole full idea, I think would be a very instrument to the success of the project. So a fun fact that I got from Leadership Palm Beach County. So on our tourism day, I learned that tourism brought in roughly about $7.1 billion in spending dollars, meaning we know that 5 months, 6 months out the year, we get a high volume of tourism that coming to South Florida. And so they're spending money to just come here, hang out here, enjoy activities here, have fun. All of it seems to be going towards the east side. We want to try to create something in this Village by the Lake project that will drive them to the western community as well. And so I thought that was super cool. They were doing, I saw a stat that showed 190 million in events and then 1.2 million in hotel stays. So that's a lot of money that's coming into Palm Beach County, and none of those dollars reaches the western community. And so this project, we want to try and design it in a way that we can at least touch a portion of those dollars to at least start the conversation. There's a milestone that we can build from, but just being a part of that conversation and being around Palm Beach County, those people really want to come west. I get those questions all the time, like, Jeff, can we get out and see Lake Okeechobee, or like, what is it that the city has to offer for us to come out there? And so right now, that's the biggest part of this program, is to be able to have some resources in place that can drive the revenue that bring it back to our community. Education and community. Education is obviously our driving force, right? We want to make sure that people are being educated on how we had a situation here recently with a fox right here in our community. And a lot of people got, really panicky in terms of, how do you navigate? What do you do? I've never seen that before. And so a part of the educational purpose is just understanding what we have around us and then how to navigate that if we happen to run into a situation like we did with the Fox situation. So just having those conversations, we've been able to partner with FWC, Florida Fish and Wildlife. We've also been able to partner with the University of Florida, their Agriculture and Research Center, to just provide the educational pieces or the educational components to the program. And then also to the Village by the Lake whole process. So those are all great partnerships to really advance the conversation and get support when needed when it comes to tourism out west. So the last piece of this is we understand that Lake Okeechobee is our pride and joy. We are surrounded around miles and miles and miles of water, right? And so we got to be able to take advantage of these opportunities. Like, we got to be able to get people out and navigate it. It's extremely beautiful to see with your own eyes. If any one of you guys have not been out there and seen it from the actual view side of the lake, I would love to take you guys out there just to get a good shot of it. It's extremely beautiful. It's a lot out there to see. It's a lot of historical things that are out there that are super cool to see. So as a part of this project, we also want to be able to provide some tours so that we can get people out and just understand. A lot of us have been here our whole life and never been on Lake Okeechobee. And so we want to create an opportunity to be able to advance those conversations and education in our community as it pertains to Lake Okeechobee. All right. And then the last page is just providing local business and workforce. Again, throughout the lodging piece of this project, throughout the programming side of the project, and throughout just the museums, we want to provide some opportunities for the people in the community to actually have some sustainable working opportunities as well. We think that that's a really huge thing for us, and we're just super excited about it. Any questions for me?
So I just want to thank you for this wonderful program that you're trying to bring to the Glaze area, especially about dealing with Lake Okeechobee. And I've been watching you, and I know you're dealing with a lot of young children within the Glaze area, especially taking them out on the lake to fish as well, sir. And I'm just excited about this particular program that's coming to the Glaze area, and hopefully we'll be successful in bringing the Village by the Lake within the city of South Bay. Again, tonight, I just want to thank you for your presentation. I want the commission to know as well what you are doing, the directions you're trying to go in, and things that you're bringing to the Glaze area, not only just for the city of South Bay, but the entire area as a whole, the Tri-City area as a whole, sir. And I do appreciate you being here tonight, and thank you for your presentation, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Mr. Mayor,
Yes,
comment, just a
Commissioner
comment.
Barry, Mr. Willis.
Willis? Jeff?
Yeah, I tried to get out of there, just did, David. Go ahead.
Prior to the meeting, I had an extensive conversation with you.
Yes, ma'am.
And I like the way you framed the word conversation. Yes. Because it's welcoming.
Yes.
And in addition to that, you have a note of sustainability.
Yes.
And that's what I'm looking for. In addition to that, I am looking for our museum.
Yes.
Because as you come, you need to know our history. Up from the muck and we still rise.
Absolutely.
And we do a lot of things here that are just ready and right for this opportunity. So I thank you for your presentation. Thank you for your time before the meeting as well. Sustainability, up from the muck we rise. Thanks.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you, Commissioner Barrett. Again, thank you, Mr. Willis. This is our last presenter tonight, of South Florida Conservative District, Mr. Dave Davis, Executive Director, Mr. Manager.
Mr. Mayor, Commission, Mr. David Davis, the Executive Director for the South Florida Conservancy District. As you know, we are surrounded by canals here in the city of South Bay, and those canals do get a lot of trash in them. Had a meeting with Mr. Davis several weeks ago, had a conversation with Mr. Davis several weeks ago regarding a piece of equipment that he's trying to procure that will assist in cleaning the canal. And Mr. Davis is here to present that to the commission tonight. Mr. Davis.
Thank you very much. Nice to be here. Thank you, commissioners. Thank you, city manager. Nice to be here tonight. So yes, I'm the bad guy that says, hey, can you move your sign off the canal so we don't get anybody killed? So yes, I'm here tonight to graciously ask for a capital cost share from the Tri-Cities. Our board from South Florida Conservancy District has graciously said that we will buy this piece of equipment for the Glades if it's cost shared by the cities. So I'm here to ask for a cost share of this capital piece of equipment from South Bay, Belglade, and Pahokee. Belglade's committed $100,000. This is a $440,000 piece of machine. It'll be in the Glades for 25 years. Currently, the way we get trash out, and let me back up, we've been in business 100 years throughout the community for the districts that do the flood control. And currently we use dip nets and a 1985 dump truck. So I think Mayor Kyles has seen us out there. We were just out here with another piece of machine behind the trailer park here, getting stuff out. But I'm here tonight just to graciously ask for your commitment to help cost share this. It'll make the Glades, all the Tri-Cities look good. We'll have a maintenance program set up once a month to come in and get the debris out of the canal. And again, as you guys are aware, and everybody here is aware, it's only one component of this. The education piece is the second component, not to get the trash in the canal. But I think if we can procure this piece of equipment, we can get these cities really looking nice and for a long time. And please give me a commitment. I'm not a salesman.
You need to share the amount,
Yes.
Mr. Davis.
Yes, sir. It's $440,000. Our district will do $220,000. Belglade said they'd do 100, so I'm looking for 60 from South Bay and 60 from Pahokee, and I think we can get this thing done. Now, it takes 10 months to build the machine, so as soon as I can get a commitment, and my thoughts are to invoice the city if it is committed at the beginning of the year, October 1, for that amount, so we got time to work on it. But just asking for your commitment, and we'll go from there.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Davis. I do appreciate that. And as Mr. Davis had already stated that, our vice mayor, he always called about the canal right there next to Roosevelt Elementary School. A lot of debris in there, the smell, the stink and all that there. And they had that, anytime I call Dave and tell him that, got a complaint in reference to that canal, he's there. And the thing about it, when they go out there, they're not using a big machine. And I don't know whether you ever seen it. The guys got these long handle rakes, and they're putting all this debris out that canal there. And there's a lot of work involved in doing that there. But I think this will be a great investment in reference to the Tri-City area by cleaning these canal. But that's a decision that has to be made among these commissioners. But I just want to say thank you, Dave, for being here tonight, and thank you, commission, for listening to what he presented for us before in reference to this machine from South Shore Conservative.
I believe you guys got a picture of it.
Yes, sir, we do. Thank you, sir. I do appreciate you, Dave. Thank you.
Mr. Mayor, thank you,
Yes,
sir. Mr.
Commissioner
Davis.
Berry.
Regarding reviewing our budget, we will look into our budget and what line item, Mr. Soderman, this will come out of general fund?
Currently, you don't have a line item set aside for this, but considering it'll be a capital expense, within the dollars could be transferred. If we're moving October 1, we could properly budget it for the fiscal year, October 1 fiscal year,
Okay,
from sanitation.
and the sanitation.
From the enterprise fund. We just have to look at everything as to how we're able to properly budget this item,
That's correct.
moving into our October 1 fiscal year 25-26. That's right. Yeah, 25-26 fiscal year.
Thank you very much. All right.
Thank you, Mr. Dave. Appreciate you being here tonight. Commissioner, at this present time, I entertain a motion to adjourn the workshop.
So move.
Moved by Vice Mayor McKelvin.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Berry. The workshop will adjourn. Do anyone need to read the deeds at this present time? No one. At this present time, we'll start our regular meeting at 7 p.m., February the 18th, 2025. At this present time, Mr. Green, will you call the roll for us, sir?
Commissioner King,
Present.
Commissioner Pope,
Present.
Commissioner Barry,
Present.
Vice Mayor McKelvin,
Present.
Mayor Cowles.
Thank you, Commissioner. Thank you, Mr. Green. At this present time, we will all stand. We have the prayer by Commissioner Pope, and then after the pledge of allegiance to the flag.
Father God, we thank you for who you are, for who you have been to us, who you always will be. God, we ask you to bless our meeting tonight. Bless each one that sit on this dais, each and every one of our residents, stakeholders, business owners, first responders. God, we ask you to bless the bereaved families of our dear fallen officer here in our local community. We ask for strength for the entire Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office family, as well as the Powell family. God, so we ask you to bless our meeting tonight and give us wisdom where it only comes, that's from you, that we may do thy will. It's in your son Jesus' name we ask these blessings. Amen.
Amen.
Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Again, Commissioner Pope, thank you for that wonderful prayer, because due to the fact that we definitely need prayer, and we will not start our meeting without a prayer each and every month.
Thank you.
At this present time, we close our voting conflict. Commissioner King.
No conflict, sir.
Thank you, Madam. Commissioner Pope.
None, sir.
Thank you, sir. Commissioner Barry.
No conflict.
Thank you. And Vice Mayor McKelvin.
None, sir.
Thank you. And tonight, I just want to say thank you to everyone for being here tonight. Thank you, the one from the school board, and thank you for our wonderful and great area superintendent for the wonderful work that each and every one of you do in the Glaze area. We really do appreciate you all. We appreciate our presenters for being here tonight, and especially our teachers. And also from the Tri-City Education Committee, Mr. Roll, I see you back there. Thank you for being here tonight as well, sir. It's great for the wonderful things that are being taken place within the Glaze area. And tonight, it's a wonderful and a great night, especially for me, just to see the number of people that's here tonight. And also from the Palm Beach County Sheriff Department, thank you. I know that you lost one of your fellow brothers in reference to Deputy Powell, and we know that in the past X amount of months, you lost 3 more deputies. But we want to thank you for the wonderful work that you do each and every day. The Palm Beach County Police, School Police, thank you for being here tonight as well, and thank you for the wonderful work you do as well. Parents, thank you for being here tonight. Citizens, thank you for being here tonight. And hopefully that everything will go well and we continue to move forward within the city of South Bay. At this present time, we have presentation and proclamation tonight. We will have Glade Regional Superintendent, Ms. Angela Moore. B, the 4th annual Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Auditorium Contest. Thank you, Dr. Barry, for the wonderful work that you do each and every year. And afterward, just before units come in, we will hear from Lakeshore Middle School pre-law program as well. At this present time, Mr. Manager.
Mr. Mayor, if you would just give me allow me to read this proclamation. The proclamation before we go into presentations, if you don't mind, Mayor,
Yes,
Commissioner. Proclamation declaring March 2025 as Florida Bicycle Month. Whereas the City of South Bay residents and visitors engage in bicycling as a viable and environmentally sound form of transportation and an excellent form of physical activity and recreation. Florida Bicycle Month features many the state of Florida designates March as Bicycle Month, and Palm Beach County will recognize it locally. Florida Bicycle Month features many fitness opportunities, educational programs, races, commuting, and charity events for riders of all ages and abilities to enjoy throughout the month at various parks and locations throughout Palm Beach County. The recognition of Florida Bicycle Month will raise awareness of bicycling and ultimately promote physical activity and healthy lifestyles by elevating bicycling as a more widely accepted choice of transportation. Whereas Palm Beach County has an ever-expanding designated or enhanced bicycle lane network with over 280 miles of existing facilities and several local municipalities that have adopted a complete streets policy, furthering the creation of a safe, connected transportation system that is accessible to all forms of transportation and all people who bike, regardless of age, ability, or background. Now therefore be it proclaimed by the City of South Bay, assembled in regular session this 18th day of February 2025, that the month of March 2025 is hereby proclaimed Florida Bicycle Month. Also, in the spirit of the Bicycle Month, the mayor is having this Love the City of South Bay bicycle ride on Saturday, beginning at 8 a.m. So please come out and ride with the mayor. I think this is our fourth or third year riding with the mayor. So City of South Bay is a little ahead of the Bicycle Month. However, come out on Saturday, 8 a.m. Bicycles will be provided, and ride the bicycle with the mayor and just show love. And yes, it's transparency. I know you had this whole theme. I'm looking around. There we go. There we go. Mayoral cycle of love, transparency, responsiveness, openness. So just come on out and ride with the mayor and learn a little bit about more, because he is a transparent, open mayor for his annual bicycle ride. So we be it further proclaimed by the City of South Bay that this proclamation is duly sealed, ribboned, and executed by the members of this City Commission. The foregoing proclamation was sponsored by Honorable Mayor Cowles, and upon unanimous consent of the South Bay City Commission, the mayor declared the proclamation duly enacted. Thank you, Mr. Mayor, for allowing this proclamation to be read.
Thank you, sir.
At
Thank
this
you,
time, we will have the Ms. Moore to come up.
Good evening to Honorable Mayor Kyles, Vice Mayor McKelvin, and distinguished leaders that sit on the dais. I am proud to be here standing on behalf of the entire Glades region. And also here, I think this is the first time since we've been doing these reintroductions to all of you and the City of South Bay. This is the first time that I've had all of the principals here that support your school, our school, Rosenwald, in some way. And so I'd like to first start off by introducing each of the individuals who are standing behind me, if I can, starting to my right with Dr. Ford, who represents West Tech. We also have Dr. Gibbons, who is the principal. I'm sorry, Dr. Ford is the principal of West Tech. We also have Dr. Gibbons, who serves as the principal of Lakeshore Middle School. We also have Ms. Bo Damaris, who is the principal of Glades Central Community High School. We also have Mr. Hightower, who is the principal of Rosenwald, who I know all of you know. And we also have Ms. Green, who also serves as assistant principal of Rosenwald. And we also have someone who's a product of the City of South Bay, Major Terry Moore, who's here tonight with us as well. We are here to say, first of all, thank you for the support that we receive from the City of South Bay, from all of you, especially the support that you give to Rosenwald Elementary School. And so when I think about how you've supported the oratorical contest, I know that we have our students who are here tonight, as well as their parents who are here tonight, who you are going to recognize. But the partnership that you've established with Rosenwald and all of our schools is something that needs to be acknowledged. And so for everyone to know that. In addition to that, you've also worked alongside of Mr. Hightower by supporting our students. It's very important for us to have students, for our students to have experiences outside of the school. And so when I think about the work that you do with the safety patrols, I definitely want to acknowledge that and make sure that all of our parents in this community knows that this particular commission really works hand in hand with Mr. Hightower and Ms. Green to make sure that students, our fifth grade students, have the opportunity to attend as a safety patrol. In addition to that, if there's any time that we need someone to volunteer in our schools, whether it's you're coming in to read, whether you're coming in to participate in an event that's being held at our schools, whether you're sitting on a committee for West Tech, each of you have participated in some way with that. And then in addition to that, you've also allowed our students to participate on the dais. We have Mr. Green, who's sitting here, but we also have Dr. Wilhelmina Jakes, who's here tonight. Her and her students are here, and you've allowed her to be a part of your commissioner meetings each and every month. And so there's so many things that you do to support our students. There's so many things that you do to support our school leaders. And we just wanted to say to you tonight, thank you, because we could not do the things that we do within our Glades region if we did not have the support of all of you. I do want to also say that when we think about our students as they come into our schools, starting off at Rosenwald Elementary as a kindergarten student, then our students transition to Lakeshore Middle School, and then they ultimately graduate from Glades Central Community High School. It's very important for me to acknowledge the work that's happening within all of our schools, but ultimately the goal is to get our students to graduate. And so I am proud to stand before you to say that we have a 98% graduation rate at Glades Central Community High School, which is the highest graduation rate in the school's history. And we also want to acknowledge the work that's being done at Crossroads Academy. Even though Dr. Howard is not here tonight, Dr. Howard's graduation rate also increased to a 62.8% graduation rate. And we still have students who attend Pahokee Middle Senior High School, so it's important for me to share that their graduation rate is at 98% also. So that is a testament to the work that we're doing in our schools, but it's also a testament to the partnership that has been established by all of you. And so again, on behalf of the entire Glades region, we're standing here representing our superintendent, Mr. Michael J. Burke, also our District 6 board member. We cannot stand before you without acknowledging the work that she does, Mrs. Marsha Andrews, saying to you once again, thank you for your continued support. Thank you for the work that you do in our communities. Thank you for having our mayor participate in a bicycle ride and having our students able to see that. All of the examples that you set for the students in our community, all of the things that you model. I know our parents are appreciative of it, but we're very appreciative of it, and we thank you for the work that you do for all of us. And so on behalf of our entire Glades region, thank you for giving us this opportunity to stand before you, the commission, as well as the citizens of South Bay, and we're honored to be a part of this community. So thank you.
Thank you.
Ms. Moore, thank you all for being there, each and every one of you all, because I know the work that you do on a day-to-day basis there, and you really care for our children in each one of the schools, from elementary school over to high school. You put a lot of emphasis in showing that you really care for them, and each and every one of you on your day-to-day work that you do within the Glades area, it means so much to us as commission within the city of South Bay, and we do appreciate you, and also the parents. I really do appreciate you being here tonight. The parents will be able to see you all tonight, to know when they're having a problem with their kids, they know who to call upon. Again, on behalf of the city of South Bay and its commissioner, thank you, we appreciate you, we love you, and may God continue to cover each and every one of you all. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
We will continue with our presentation tonight. Before this annual Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Oratorical Contest, this is one of Commissioner babies, and she been a part of this oratorical contest for 40 years within the city of South Bay, and she does a fantastic job, and the kids do a job that you, if you've never been to one of those oratorical contests, next year attend that one, because they're fantastic and they're really great. Parents, I want to thank you for being a part of your children's life as well, to make sure they're a part of this oratorical contest within the city of South Bay. At this present time, I turn it over to Commissioner Berry.
All right, thank you. It is a pleasure, always a pleasure. And the beauty of this event, this night, not only is it historic, the 40th anniversary, the 40th year that this event has been sustained in the city of South Bay. And that is truly a testimony. That is truly a contribution, and that is truly who we are. And I will say it again, up from the muck, we still rise. At this time, I would like the principal and Ms. Lucinaris to come forward, please. And I think the manager has the list of winners. Ms. Green, vice principal, come forward, please. Do I have any teachers from Rosenwald? Any staff? Yes, please. Do I have any teachers from any other school? Please come forward, because this represents your coaching and the work that you have done. I will ask Ms. Lucinaris and Mr. Hightower to be a part of the naming of the, calling the participants' name. Dr. Jacobs, yes. Any principals? Any other teachers? We good? Okay.
Commissioner Barry, would you like to have the leadership, the area superintendent as well to participate?
Of course. Please. Ms. Moore, also Ms. Ford, yes. Dr. Gibbons? Yes, please.
So the 2025 40th Annual MLK Oratorical Contest winners. As Mayor stated, this is a love for Commissioner Barry. With the work of Rosenwald Elementary School staff, the leadership of the principal, and the fiscal support of Commissioner Barry. First place winner would receive $200 as part of first place. Second place winner is $175. Third place is $150. So I wish I participated in this event. However, catered to the category.
Ms. Lucinaris.
Miss Lucinaris got it?
Yes, she has it. Thank you so much.
All
Thank
right. You got it, Miss Lucinaris, from there.
Thank you. Make sure the mic is on. Ms. Lucinaris is the program coordinator through Rosenwald. All right.
Testing 1 2.
We all need to go down. There? Okay, thank you. Yes. Good evening, everyone. Okay, so our K to second category, first place winner is Layla Camel from Rosenwald Elementary School, first grader.
Thank you, Mr. Campbell. Thank you, sir.
May I please? Thank you.
Sir.
Ooh, big check. Thank you, Layla. Second place winner is Bella Espinosa, but she isn't here. She's actually on her way back from Texas. So we'll hold on to her. Third place winner, Skylar Greenfield, second grader, Pioneer Park Elementary.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm sorry. I failed to mention that Bella Espinosa is second grader from Glaze Day School, by the way. For our 3 to 5 grade level category, first place, we have Justice Davis, third grader, Glaze Day School. Congratulations. Second place winner, Mariah Muro, fourth grader, Pioneer Park Elementary. Okay, now this is interesting because third place winner of the 5 years I've been coordinating this program, we've never had a three-way tie. So, third place, we have Kamora Shakur, third grader for Rosewater Elementary.
What's the issue? It's okay.
Along with Kamora, we have Layla Rodriguez, fourth grader, Pioneer Park Elementary. Get it again. Last but not least, we have Mr. King Green, fifth grader, Rosewater Elementary School. Okay, our 6th to 8th grade category, first place winner, Rain Bishop, sixth grader at Glaze Day School. Second place winner, Ivani Lewis. Iani, thank you. Ayani Lewis. Seventh grade lecture middle. Third place winner is Kyra Ransom, seventh grade lecture middle. In our final category, 9th through 12th grade we have Persia Green, who is not here, 10th grader from Glaze Central. She first place. Mom is here to Second place, Precious Vickers, 10th grader, Glaze Central.
Camera. She has her. You got it. Oh, good. Thank you. Got it. All right.
Stop.
That's all right.
Now, we did not have a third place winner because there were only 2 contestants,
Of course they did.
first and second place. So maybe next year we will have more. But that concludes our winners for the
Thank you. Miss Lucy,
Mr. Mayor, Commission, as the parents, as you're gathering to take your photo, I want to just share this with the residents. The topics and the themes that I'm about to share with you all, the students drafted their own oratorical speeches.
Yes, they did.
The themes, overall theme was finding hope like Dr. King, staying strong in hard times. For grades K to 2, what can we learn from Dr. King about being kind to everyone, even when it's hard? Grades 3 to 5. Dr. King worked to bring people together. How can we use skills for learning and life, SLL, taught in schools to make a difference in our community? Grades 6 through 8. Even during tough times, Dr. King demonstrated courage by standing up for what he believed in. How can we stand up for unity and hope, especially when people may disagree with us? And grades 9 to 12, Dr. King faced many challenges, however, kept hope alive. In your opinion, please compare and contrast how mental wellness is viewed in your community and how you can be instrumental in breaking the stigma. So residents, your students drafted their own oratorical speeches and shared them. Just want to give that to you.
No. And I would like for Ms. Lucinaris to call the name of the judges. These retired educators.
Okay, I'm going by memory.
All right, okay, here. These retired educators said this is all volunteer. They come out, they put that time in. It's just a commitment. It's a true commitment, dedication. But the beauty of this, I would like to thank staff for designing the certificates, because usually we just do the folder type, but they wanted something special. So I commend staff for the design of the certificates, and I also commend each commissioner for signing the certificate, because we wanted to make it so special. We will see you at our 41st. All right, thank you.
Great job.
Okay, the judges were and are, there's one up there, Dr. Esther Berry, Miss Verdell Bolden, Miss Bonita Hamilton, Miss Jacqueline Radcliffe, Miss Sharon Singleton, and Miss Antonita Eiffel. These were our judges for the 40th annual Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Oratorical Contest.
And read the name of all those people from your school. And the reason we're gonna do this is because we need to say it's okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay to be okay.
And thank you.
And I would like to also just let you know, there's a committee involved with creating these themes. I'm the committee, okay? And it was very real to see how these students came up, how they created the speeches and how they delivered the speeches. It was very fascinating if you were not there. So a special thank you goes to, of course, Mr. Hightower, Bruce Hightower, our principal, Ms. Sonia Green, our assistant principal, Ms. Tanya Chastain, Mr. Lester Finney, who was our artist who created this beautiful mural, you see. We have Ms. Latrina D. Green Johnson, Ms. Okira Brown, Ms. Nyla Seals, Mr. Bruce McKeever, Mr. Teranza McKelvin, Mrs. Gerling Johnson. So those were the individuals who were instrumental in getting this program off and as successful as it was. We couldn't have done it without the parents or the students involved. And thank you again, Dr. Berry, for allowing me to coordinate, and might see you next year.
And see you next year. All right.
Mike.
Mike. All right.
Thank you.
Thank
we
you.
do appreciate it. And Dr. Berry, thank you. And the judges, thank you. And parents, and especially our kids, thank them for being a part of this oratorical contest. We'll continue with our presentation proclamation tonight. At this present time, I'd like to hear from Mr. Green from the Lakeshore Middle School pre-law program. The students here tonight, their instructor, Ms. Jacobs, here with those individuals as well. And also you have some parents here also that have kids as a part of this particular program. At this present time, Mr. Green.
Good evening. My name is Cyrus Green. I am a 7th grade pre-law student from Lakeshore Middle School. To Honorable Mayor Joe Cowles, who we call Papa Joe, Vice Mayor McKelvin, the Commissioners Berry, Pope, and King. Last but not least, with much respect, City Manager Mr. Leandre Camel and City Attorney Ms. Weeks. There is much work to do, and I feel assured that you all will work together to get it done. It is my distinct honor and privilege to sit among you tonight and to witness this memorable occasion. On behalf of the Lakeshore Middle School pre-law students and our instructor, Dr. Jacobs, we say thank you for this privilege. We are also extending an invitation for each of you to come and visit our classroom and travel with us on field trips too. We have entered into a new year, new national administrations, and a new president too. I challenge this commission tonight to not lose focus, but to keep taking care of business here in South Bay. The citizens and the children are still counting and depending on each of you. It is said that we are the future. I beg the difference. We are the present. I wish you all a productive meeting tonight with God's blessing. Mayor, Vice Mayor, Commission, City Manager, and City Attorney, and citizens of South Bay, let's move forward. With God, all things are possible if we only believe. Thank you.
Good job. Thank you. Good job. With the instructor and with the students and the parents, will you please stand from Lakeshore Middle School pre-law program? You too.
All right.
Dr. Jacobs,
Excellent.
I just want to say thank you all. Thank you for the wonderful work you all do each and every day at school. You know that, you focus on your education. As I come out to the school and just listen to what you have to say and how you would, act within the classroom, you act in a very professional manner, although you have a little laughter. But the thing about it, the greatest thing about it, that you're paying attention to what is taking place, especially when you come to the city commissioner meeting, you're paying attention as well. I have spoke to these commissioners and let them know that you pay attention, strict attention to everything that's been said, everything that's been done in this commissioner meeting. And I just want to say thank you all. I appreciate you all for all that you do each and every day. Stay focused, and you'll go a mighty long ways. Dr. Jacobs, thank you. Parents, thank you. Thank you for being there with your kids. Thank you for inspiring them to continue to this pre-law program, the AVID program, because there's so many different things they can get into. But these programs that they're involved in can carry them a mighty long ways. And tonight, I commend you all for the wonderful work you're doing, and continue to talk to our kids, continue to love our kids, because the world can love them, but they can love them in a very negative way, but we want the world to love them in a positive way. So continue to pour that love into our youth, and we know there's a brighter future for each and every one of them. Thank you. We do appreciate you all.
Thank you.
We will continue with our presentation tonight. Unison Railroad, Rail and Consulting Service, Laura Goodman, President.
All right.
Okay. Eric, Mr. Eric, thank you, sir.
Now, Eric, if you would, Mr. Mayor, Commission, just a special privilege, since I do have a microphone, I'm going to just share this with you all. It was exciting to see one of my former students in the audience tonight celebrating with her daughter. So just looking out there, seeing my third grade student, I know I'm aging myself, but to see my, as her third grade teacher sitting out there and her daughter, I know the student she was, which was impeccable, but now see her daughter being celebrated here tonight, Miss Skylar Greenfield from Pioneer Park Elementary. That was just exciting for the teacher in me to see that. And I do understand it's the cycle of education and how important it is in our community. So just wanted to just take a little point of special privilege and just celebrate with her, because I did have to leave out and just give her a hug and let her know how proud of her I was of her. Because Nancy was something Monday through Friday, but she was a great student as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
So at this time, Unicus, Mr. Eric Goodman.
Good evening to the mayor, vice mayor, city commissioners, city manager, staff, city attorney, and Mr. Green. Nice to see you up there.
All right.
We really wish to thank you for allowing us the opportunity to present this evening. We would also like to express our gratitude to the residents, business owners, and community leaders who participated in surveys, workshops, and discussions to help define the city's priorities. Your input has directly influenced the reports we are presenting tonight. So thank you all. Couldn't do it without you. Additionally, on behalf of Unicus, we want to extend our sincere thanks to the City of South Bay for the strong working relationship we've built together. We are proud of the work we have produced for the city so far, and we hope the city has been proud of our efforts as well. We look forward to continuing to build on these successes and further supporting South Bay's growth. The following reports reflect South Bay's collective vision that will help guide the city's future. We're here tonight to present and summarize the first drafts of 3 important reports: the Visioning Report, the city's master plan, and the Mobility and Transportation Safety Action Plan. These reports were created through the Florida Commerce Community Planning Technical Assistance Grant to support South Bay's strategic planning and future investments, ensuring that the city is well positioned for growth and can pursue funding opportunities to make meaningful improvements based on the community priorities. We'll now highlight the key findings from each report and outline the next steps in the planning process. Through the information gathering process, key areas of focus emerged: economic opportunities, bringing in new business and good jobs; better transportation, safer streets, sidewalks, and improved public transit; community resilience, stronger infrastructure and environmental protection; expanding housing opportunities, increasing affordable housing for families, seniors, and the local workforce; improved public services, enhancing healthcare access, broadband connectivity, and community facilities; community engagement and governance, fostering transparency, civic involvement, and stronger public participation in decision-making. By focusing on these priorities, South Bay is shaping a clear roadmap for a stronger, more resilient future. The Visioning Report, what the residents want. City of South Bay Visioning Report focuses on how residents want the city to grow in the coming years. Through community feedback, several key priorities were identified: more business, supporting small shops and attracting new industries; enhancing public safety, better lighting and law enforcement collaboration; broadband access, ensuring all residents have fast and affordable internet; cultural and ecotourism, promoting South Bay's unique attractions such as the Village by the Lake and the Crossroads Museum and Cultural Center; community involvement, encouraging resident involvement in decision-making through more accessible city planning; This report lays the foundation for how South Bay can grow while keeping its identity as a welcoming and thriving community. The South Bay Master Plan, community priorities. South Bay Master Plan reflects what residents identified as their biggest needs: upgraded utilities, clean water, reliable power, and improved storm drainage, safer roads and sidewalks, fixing potholes, adding lighting, and improving crosswalks, Park of Commerce, creating jobs through business expansion and attraction, affordable housing, ensuring families, seniors, and workers can find homes, better healthcare access, expanding local clinics and mobile health services, recreation, expanding and enhancing parks, walking paths, and communities gathering areas. These priorities will help South Bay create a better quality of life for all residents. The Mobility and Transportation Safety Action Plan. Transportation and mobility were among the biggest concerns shared by the residents. The Mobility and Transportation Safety Action Plan outlined steps to improve these areas. Safer roads, reducing speeding, adding traffic calming measures, and improving visibility. Better non-motorized transportation, filling in sidewalk gaps, creating bike-friendly routes, and making pedestrian crossings safer. Enhancing the bus stops, adding shelters, seating, lighting, and accessibility improvements. Flood protection, improving drainage systems to prevent roadway flooding and ensure safe travel during heavy rains. Railroad crossings, improving rail crossings to enhance safety and reduce traffic delays. These improvements will enhance safety, accessibility, and reliability, ensuring all residents can move through South Bay with efficiency and with ease. A brighter future for South Bay. So where do we go from here? There are clear priorities. Community input has defined key areas that will shape South Bay's future. Guided decision-making. These reports will serve as a roadmap for responsible growth and strategic growth. Collaborative progress. Continued partnership between city leaders and residents will drive meaningful improvements. With the community's input, we now have a clear set of priorities that reflect South Bay's vision for the future. These reports will serve as a guide for decision-making, ensuring that growth is thoughtful, sustainable, and beneficial to all residents. Moving forward, collaboration will be the key as we work together to shape policies, secure funding, and implement the changes that will make South Bay stronger, safer, and more connected. This is just the beginning of a long-term effort, and with continued engagement from community leaders, members, and leadership, we can turn these priorities into real progress. We appreciate your support and look forward to working together to build a thriving South Bay for generations to come.
Oh, my.
Do you all have any questions?
Yes.
Awesome.
Good work,
Awesome
great work,
presentation.
Eric and you and Laura have been doing within the city of South. We really do appreciate it. And at this present time, Commissioner King, do you have any questions?
Just thank you for all that you're doing to help improve our community. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Commissioner Pope?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Mayor, and thank you, Dr. David and Laura, for what you guys are doing. One of my thoughts are, how many residents took the survey to gather the information you got?
We had, I'm going to do my best to give you an approximate number, 103. I think that was the number.
How did you guys go about to reach out to the residents?
Well, basically, we created an online survey to make it easier for everybody, actually with Commissioner King's help and Ms. Eiffel. Yes, she helped as well. We visited the Golden Girls during one of their daily activities, which we always love to go to. It's fantastic. And it was also advertised on the city website. We had sent flyers to businesses that had not only a website, but we had a QR code. So all anybody really had to do was just use their phone, hit the code, the survey came up and walked them through it. And the survey is back from the first round. We put a lot of time into it. There was a lot of back and forth, but we really felt that we covered all the bases. And we were very happy with the participation, and the results were pretty clear. And that's where we're at with this.
Appreciate it. Thank you. 103, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Poe. Commissioner Berry.
Yes, thank you so much for your participation and for rounding up, getting the information. I call it a roundup because you were here in our chamber doing workshops and little seminars and just getting the information. So it's valid. It's evidence-based. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Commissioner Berry. Vice Mayor McKelvin.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Mayor. Thank you for the great presentation and all of the work that you guys are doing to make sure that we have a brighter future for the city of South Bay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Vice Mayor. Again, Eric and Laura, thank you for the wonderful work you're doing in the city of South Bay. I see the work that you do. You had this chambers, you know, you was going out in the city, you had workshop, you had all that going on within the city of South Bay. We really do appreciate and looking forward to a brighter future within the city of South Bay. Kudos to the both of you all. Thank you, sir.
Well, thank you. It really is our pleasure. We love coming down here. If we didn't live 6.5 hours away, you would see us a lot more often. But we do our best. So again, we really thank, well, and again, I can't thank the city enough. We can't do it without y'all. It's just period. When I saw the Golden Girls earlier, I told them the same thing, is that what we're doing is collecting your information. What we're doing is listening to you. We're putting the questions forth, but in the end, you have to tell us. You have to tell us what you want. We can't tell you what you want. I know that happens a lot. People throw in, oh, you need this, you need that. That's not what we're doing here. We're here to help benefit the community with your input.
And Eric, you said a wonderful thing in reference to the community, because that's what we're saying now, that we want the community to be involved in things that's taking place in the city of South Bay. Although we're elected officials, but we want to make sure that they be a part of whatever decisions are being made in the city here, and that's what you all did. You reached out to the residents in the city of South Bay, and we really do appreciate that. And again, thank you all.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Commissioner will Commissioner will continue with our agenda for tonight. Opportunity for the public to address the commissioner, Madam Clerk.
No, sir, we have none.
All right, thank you. We'll continue with our consent agenda. Consent agenda, approve of city minutes, February the 4th of 2025, and regular approval of minutes agenda, February the 18th of 2025. May I have a motion and a second to approve?
So moved.
Moved by Vice Mayor McKelvin.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Poe. Any questions per the consent agenda from this commissioner? I just want to say one thing in reference to the meeting on February the 4th. Thank you, Commissioner. Thank you, Vice Mayor, for really chairing this meeting. And thank you, Commissioner, as well. The manager and I was by phone. We heard the meeting going on. You did a fantastic job. I want to thank you all for the wonderful work y'all do each and every day within the city of South Bay. Hear no more comments. Madam Clerk, call the roll, please.
Commissioner King?
Yes.
Commissioner Polk?
Yes.
Commissioner Berry?
Yes.
Vice Mayor McKelvin?
Yes.
Mayor Collins?
Yes, thank you, Madam Clerk, and thank you, Commissioner. Passed by all commissioners. We'll continue with our resolution tonight, Resolution 06-2024. Madam Clerk, read for the record, please.
A resolution of the City Commission of the City of South Bay, Florida, authorizing the city manager to execute an agreement for a Civic Plus agenda management systems as a sole source purchase provided for an effective date.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. City Manager Campbell.
Mr. Mayor, Commission, the current meeting management and agenda system will expire on March 3rd, 2025. The city desires to accept the January 7, 2025 quote from Civic Plus LLC presented to the city as quote number Q90550-1 for a city clerk standard annual fee of $3,717 as attached to your the resolution Exhibit A. There is a approximately $500 increase in the city clerk the agenda management services, and this is the online agenda that the commission is utilizing today. Staff is recommending approval.
Thank you, City Manager Campbell. May I have a motion and a second to move Resolution 06-2025 to the floor for discussion and approval?
So moved.
Moved by Commissioner Berry. And second by Commissioner Poe. Any questions per this resolution from this commissioner? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, call the roll, please.
Commissioner King,
Yes.
Commissioner Poe,
Yes.
Commissioner Barry,
Yes.
Vice Mayor McKelvin.
Yes.
Mayor Collins.
Yes, thank you, Madam Clerk. Thank you, City Manager. Thank you, Commissioner. Passed by all commissioners. Ordinance 01-2025. Madam Clerk, read for the record, please.
An ordinance of the City of South Bay, Florida approving a small-scale future land use map comprehensive plan amendment in order to amend the city's future land use designation for parcel number 583644230100000061 and 583644230100000072, known as Glades Asphalt, generally located in the southern part of the city of South Bay, along the west side of US Highway 27, approximately 600 feet south of the G2 Canal right of way of US 27 and accessible from the US Highway 27 and comprising approximately 31.26 acres and legally described herein in Exhibit A of the South Bay Developers LLC application and as attached hereto from commercial to industrial land use designation, providing for adoption of representation, providing for servability, providing for inclusion in the code of ordinance, and providing for an effective date.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. City Manager Campbell.
Mr. Mayor Commission, you have with you tonight your planning consultant, Jack Horniman, who drafted the staff report. You also have Christian Morales representing the applicant as part of the Bowman Consulting Group here with you tonight. But I will tell you this subject property is mostly vacant at the present time and has an existing future land use designation of commercial. The subject property appears to be an ideal location for the industrial activities proposed as part of the applicants for reasons cited in their application, which is an asphalt plant. So staff is recommending approval of the small-scale comprehensive plan, future land use map as presented to the commission here tonight. And this ordinance is being presented to you all on your second reading.
Thank you, City Manager Campbell. At this present time, we open the discussion to the public. Any question tonight from the public in reference to ordinance 01-2025? Any questions per the ordinance from the audience? Here none, we'll close on the public. Back to the commissioner. Commissioner, do you have any questions per this ordinance 01-2025? Here none. May I have a motion and a second to move ordinance 01-2025 to the floor for discussion and approval?
So move.
Moved by Vice Mayor McKelvin.
Second.
Second by Commissioner Poe. In additional question at this particular time period, we have our planner here with us tonight. If you have any questions. Here none, Madam Clerk, will you call the roll, please?
Commissioner King,
Yes.
Commissioner Poe,
Yes.
Commissioner Barry,
Yes.
Vice Mayor McKelvin.
Yes.
Mayor Collins.
Yes, thank you, Madam Clerk. Thank you, City Manager Cameron. Thank you, Commissioner. Passed by all commissioners. Ordinance 02-2025. Madam Clerk, read for the record, please.
An ordinance of the City of South Bay to rezone parcel number 583644230100000061 and 583644230100000072 on the site known as Glades Asphalt Site, generally located west of US Highway 27 and accessible from US Highway 27 and approximately 600 feet south of the G2 Canal Road Street right-of-way comprising approximately 31.26 acres and as legally described herein in Exhibit A and attached hereto from B1 Retail Commercial District zoning to IG General Industrial District zoning, providing for adoption of representation, providing for servability, providing for conflict and repeller, and providing for inclusion in the code of ordinance and providing for an effective date.
Thank you, Madam Clerk. City Manager Campbell.
Mr. Mayor Commission, the applicant is requesting official zoning map amendment to change the property zoning district from B1 Retail Commercial to IG General Industrial. The subject property appears to be an ideal location for the industrial activities proposed as part of the applicants for reasons cited in the application, which is the glazed asphalt plant. It's also an appropriate location for general industrial use due to its location along the US 27 corridor and its remote distance from existing residential uses. Staff is recommending approval of ordinance 02-2025 on second reading. Also, would just like to share with the commission and the public, this was duly advertised for second reading on the city's website and a general circulation newspaper as required. The staff is recommending approval.
Thank you, City Manager Kelmer. At this present time, ordinance 02-2025 is open to the public. Any question from the public per this particular ordinance, 02-2025? Hear none. Close to the public, return to the commissioner. Any question from this commissioner for the ordinance 02-2025 at this present time? Hear none. May I have a motion and a second to move ordinance 02-2025 to the floor for discussion or approval? Moved by Commissioner
Second.
Polk, second by Vice Mayor McKelvin. Any question from this commission for this ordinance? Hear none. Madam Clerk, will you call the roll, please?
Commissioner King?
Yes.
Commissioner Polk?
Yes.
Commissioner Berry?
Yes.
Vice Mayor McKelvin?
Yes.
Mayor Collins?
Yes, thank you, Madam Clerk. Thank you, City Manager King. Thank you, Commissioner. It passed by all commission. I just want to say thank you for the wonderful work you, Commissioner, you have did, and thank Madam Attorney, thank City Manager's staff, and thank you, Mr. Hardeman, for being here tonight as well. No question was asked of you, but you was here tonight. We really do appreciate the service that you have rendered within the city of South Bay, sir. We'll continue with our agenda for tonight. Roosevelt Elementary School Report. Commissioner McKelvin, Vice Mayor McKelvin.
Yes, is Mr. Hightower still in the building?
No.
See, he's gone. Well, I don't have an official report. I just want to let Ms. Lucinars know that we really I want to say thank you for all the work that you have done for that 40th MLK oratorical contest, because a lot of people don't know the type of work that it takes to make that happen. And I was there watching you day in, day out. So I just want to say thank you for making this a very special 40th MLK oratorical contest. That's it for Roosevelt.
All right, thank you, Vice Mayor. We do appreciate that. Financial report, Commissioner Berry.
Mr. Soderman and I have reviewed the report. I make a motion to approve.
A motion by Commissioner Berry.
Second.
And second by Vice Mayor McKelvin. Any question per the financial report? Hearing none, Madam Clerk, will you call the roll?
Commissioner King?
Yes.
Commissioner Polk?
Yes.
Commissioner Berry?
Yes.
Vice Mayor McKelvin?
Yes.
Mayor Collins?
Yes, thank you, Madam Clerk, and thank you, Commissioner Berry, and thank you, Mr. Soderman, for the wonderful job in reference to our finance within the city of South Bay. It passed by all commission. City Clerk's report.
Yes, sir. Palm Beach Day will be coming up March 4th through the 6th. All registrations have been completed. NLC City Conference will be held March 8th through the 12th, and all registrations have been completed, sir.
All right, thank you, Madam Clerk.
Quick
City
question.
Manager report.
Question, Mr. Mayor.
Question, Vice
March
Mayor.
4th, is that the travel day?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Vice Mayor. Thank you, City Clerk. City Manager report.
Mr. Mayor, just a few items here, shouldn't tarry before you long. The video messaging, I know several people have seen the video messaging from the manager's office going out. If you all would, go to the city's website, www.southbaycity.com. There's a little button on there that says Ask South Bay. Hit that button, ask your question, and you will receive a video message response. So you ask a very clear question, you'll get a very clear answer. And they all won't come from the city manager. Some will come from the department that's affected by your question. So for all the residents listening in, hit that Ask South Bay button and you will get a video message from the respective department. And if that department doesn't respond, then the city manager will give a response. But just know that there was some administrative conversations held if that answer wasn't provided to the residents. So I just wanted to let you all know that Ask South Bay is live. That button is on there. You can ask any question and you will get a response. Also, I know Mayor Commission, we have our audio visual, there will be some changes coming from the audio visual provider, and there are some adjustments in the contract that we've been discussing that we will bring back to this commission for your consideration. Just a price adjustment for the service being provided just from the cost of doing business. And I know a lot of those things from a cost of doing business is changing. I just want to let you all know this is not the first one, but there are going to be some other items just for cost for services that we currently receive here in the city of South Bay that's going to change. The next item, legislative projects. I do want to add that all of our 3 projects have been submitted in both the House and the Senate side. And they are working through their proper channels. We do have support not only from our representatives, but from other representatives as well. And through Mr. Connors and through my office, we've had some very positive conversations. Again, it's nothing, those positive conversations, we just have to wait till we get to the governor's office, but those conversations as of today are still strong and positive. I know we have Palm Beach County Day that's coming up, and those meetings, your schedules will come to you very in a short while as to the meetings we will have set aside with our representatives and some others. Economic development activities. We've received a proposal for the Park of Commerce, and that proposal is going through the process. We had a phone call today with the representative. We weren't able to really connect and plan on some dates to have a full conversation. However, we've just been playing phone tag, but I can tell you they are serious and they are excited to come to South Bay. That's your Park of Commerce, but there's also some activity that's taking place on privately owned sites in the community as well that's going to yield a positive result for the city of South Bay. Why am I saying the positive result? The activity. If you are out and about on US Highway 27 or just around the state of Florida all together, our area has the availability of land. And we are aware of that. Just so you know, between your city attorney, city manager's office, and we are aware of the assets that we have here. And we are reminding those interested parties of the assets that we have. And we're just not taking everything lightly and interested in presenting anything to this commission. Will we lose some people along the way? Yes, we will. However, we are going to ensure that our assets and what we present to the commission and to the residents is in the best interest and will be viable, sustainable, and fiscally positive for the city. I was about to say something different. I just want to make sure we see the money around these parks. So that was just some economic development opportunities. I'm not calling names specifically because they are all working through the proper channels and the due diligence in order to say if it's going to be this or that. And the last thing I would like to share with the commission is in the coming days, if you haven't already seen some, we are in this space of trying to tackle our alleyways again and getting those alleys clean, the trees cut down. So residents that are listening in, that are present, if you have a fence in the alley, we're not going to move your fence. But I do tell you, we will do our best to clean up to your fence. But if it's in the city right of way, some of them are mature trees that are in those alleys. Some of the fence are grandfathered in, and we're gonna leave them alone. But we are encouraging you to take care of that side of the fence that you have fenced in. But we are, from the city side, we are looking into cleaning the alleys across the city, and we'll be tackling that project on an ongoing basis, because what we don't want to have is FPNL or any utility agency needing to get to the power lines when that season come around again, that no-name season that we experience annually, and they need to get to the trees or they need to get to the lines, don't have access to them. We just want to have our portion of the alleyways clean. So we are tackling those things. Oh, and there was one more thing. I know Mr. Willis presented tonight, and Unicus and the Goodmans presented tonight as well. And they are all working on a plan. We approved the ordinances tonight for zoning and land use. We got a presentation of our plan for the city, the strategic plan, the museum, the village by the lake. All those things, one, are plans that would live beyond this dais, live beyond everyone sitting up here, but it's a roadmap. Developing that roadmap also costs. So the fundraising that I was speaking of, that we're on the road doing, the city did not receive the $100-some thousand, and we're still having that conversation with Florida Commerce in order to get some dollars in from a planning, technical assistance, community development, community planning space. However, the Village by the Lake plan right now, just to draft that plan, and so someone could see it, map it, do the renderings, all that we need in order to properly fundraise. No, Commissioner, I'm not asking you for $80,000. I just want to let you know what we did not get from the state. We are out there hustling and trying to get this $80,000 to draft a plan to where we could properly fundraise for this act, for the Village by the Lake. But I just wanted to let you know, when I said fundraising activities that Mr. Willis is doing, it is to raise approximately $80,000 for the preparation, the planning of the Village by the Lake and mapping everything out so it's easily seen and visible to our residents as we move this project forward. That is the last item from the manager's office.
Thank you, City Manager Kim. I do appreciate that wonderful report. Do we have any question from this commission per the manager report?
What ideas do you have regarding this fundraising initiative? Give me an idea. Just speculate. What are you thinking?
Well, we're talking to the private industries right now, and Discovery Palm Beaches as well. So tapping into what will the Village by the Lake yield for the city and tourism for Palm Beach County as a whole. So asking them and encouraging them to make an investment in some shape, form, or fashion. So let's just, the fundraising could come in a place of Discovery Palm Beaches, having a conversation with Treasure Coast Regional Planning and determining how all of their parts, how they can support without money. So that could be a fundraising effort, a supportive effort as well. So I just wanted, so those are some of the things that's taking place at this moment.
Okay.
Thank you, Commissioner Barry. Thank you, City Manager Campbell. All right, at this time, City Attorney's report.
Mr. Mayor, I don't so much have a report tonight, but I do want to say, because my heart is full just looking at these young people in the audience and some who are pre-law, and I'm hoping they'll be future lawyers. And if there's anything I can ever do to help any of you, please see me and let me encourage you. But that's really just my comment tonight. Seeing Mr. Green there and seeing all the kids in the oratorical contest and knowing how I participated in oratorical contest at my church, and it's just really moving. And yes, South Bay does it right. And you all, I don't know of any other city that really embraces the children in the way that you all do. And you may not know it, but I'm sure they're watching you and watching everything you're doing. And what you're doing is making a lifelong impact. And so I just want to say how proud I am to be associated with this city and the great work that you all are doing as the commissioners. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Attorney. We
Thank you, Madam
appreciate it.
Attorney.
Appreciate you as well, dear. Thank you. Young people, you heard what our attorney said. You heard what she said. And I know when I go out there to see you in the classroom there, you know, you giggle and you talk, but you're still in your work. So you have the golden opportunity. You want to be a future attorney. You have someone that you can call upon. Okay? Thank you. Before we move into future agenda items, I have Ms. Bryant from Senator Berman's office, and I have the Palm Beach County Sheriff Department. Do you have anything you want to say tonight?
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
The senator is busy in Tallahassee working on your behalf. They are in session today. She has quite a few bills that will hopefully help everyone in the state of Florida, especially South Florida. So we're trying to get those passed as well. But she sends you her blessing, her love, and she's here for whatever you need as well as I am. If there's anything that anyone needs in the city, I am located in the Career Source building in Belglade, and just come over, give me a call as well. I have business cards, and I will help you with whatever issues you may have with agencies or whatever problem you may have. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Bryant. We do appreciate it.
Thank you.
Sergeant Ortiz. All right, thank you. So just one question. I want to thank you guys. I noticed there's a lot of deputies out on Southwest 10th, and I want to thank you guys for that, because due to the fact we had a discussion about that particular area there, sir, and I have seen the deputies there, and they're doing their job, and I want to thank you guys as well. I had the opportunity to go by there and speak to Mr. Sonny the other day at the South Bay Market there, and he expressed his thanks to you all as well, because he did not allow the guys hanging around on his front porch anymore, because he want to make sure that the customers have a great welcome inside of his store there. They don't want to be bothered about the individual sitting on the side of them. But sir, I want to thank you all for that. Thank you. Future agenda items.
Yes.
Commissioner Pope.
I would like to make it a future agenda. I know a while back I asked if city manager could bring us back maybe some presentations on the mass text messaging. We'll be able to send out text message to the nearly 5,000 residents that we have. So we can put that on future agenda to come back, maybe with a presentation.
Okay.
That's one of my futures.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Vote on that one first.
You got to put a motion.
That's it. You have a motion? May I have a motion and a second to approve that? That's your motion?
Yes.
I second it.
A second. I have a motion by Commissioner Polk and a second by Vice Mayor McKelvin. The rest of the future agenda item, a mass text message. Any questions per this request? Here none, Madam Clerk, recall the roll, please.
Commissioner King?
Yes.
Commissioner Poe?
Yes.
Commissioner Berry?
Yes.
Vice Mayor McKelvin?
Yes.
Mayor Collins?
Yes, thank you, Madam Clerk. Thanks to Commissioner, and thank you, Commissioner Polk, for that future agenda item. At this present time, Commission
have one
comment.
more.
You got it. You have another one?
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead, sir.
I would like to move that we would maybe in the next commission meeting we can set the date for the town hall meeting that we'll discuss roads and all thing roads.
Infrastructure, yes. I second that motion.
We have a motion by Commissioner Polk in reference to the town hall meeting in reference to the date and the time to discuss. He didn't give all the items, but we know the items that will become about in reference to all roads within the city of South Bay and stormwater drainage as well. Any questions per this particular? We have a motion. We have a second. Any additional question at this present time? Here none, Madam Clerk, call the roll, please.
Commissioner King?
Yes.
Commissioner Poe?
Yes.
Commissioner Berry?
Yes.
Vice Mayor McKelvin?
Yes.
Mayor Collins?
Yes, thank you, Madam Clerk, and thank you, Commissioner, and thank you, Commissioner Polk. In addition to future agenda items.
That is one of my items.
That's one of your items as well. Okay, then, thank you.
Town hall.
All right, I hear no more official agenda item. We'll continue with our agenda for tonight. Commissioner comments for the good of the order. Commissioner King.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I want to take the time out and thank the residents for coming out and taking part in our local government. Want to commend our city manager and his staff with such a wonderful job that they have been doing. Our attorney, Ms. Jacob, and her awesome students. Senator Berman office with Miss Brenda, Miss Bryant, coming out, Rosenwald, and Commissioner Berry, and the staff that did an awesome job with the kids.
And Miss Lucinaris and her staff.
Exactly, yes. Also, PBSO, always, looking out for the city of South Bay. And this commission, great team. Appreciate, us working together to, help improve our city. Thank you all. And everybody, as you say your prayer, I'm asking that you keep both families that was affected by this tragedy that took place in our Glades community on last Monday. Both sides have kids that are affected. So please keep the children in your prayers. As you pray for that those families that was affected on both sides of that tragedy. With that being said, thank you again. Thank you all for coming out, and see you next time.
Thank you, Commissioner King. Commissioner Poe.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I was going to have no report, but I opened this envelope here, and it came to me from the National League of Cities, and so I'd like to share it with you all. Good of the order. It's National League of Cities 100 Years Centennial Under 40 Impact Awards. And it basically recognizes myself as receiving a Centennial Under 40. That means I'm under the age of 40. And I'm making some type of impact. National League of Cities recognizes Commissioner Albert Pope IV, City of South Bay, for his service to the community and celebrates their achievements as a local elected official under the age of 40. City Summit 2024, Tampa, Florida. Clarence E. Anthony, CEO. Robert Blaine, Senior Executive Director. And so I think this was in reference to the Black History exhibit that we had last year down at Miracle by Faith, where we had over 300 visitors that came, signed in on our sign-in sheet. We wanted to do it again this year, but it was a lot of work. And with all that we have going on, we didn't get the opportunity. But we are planning a Black History event. We have a concert that will take place at Miracle by Faith this Saturday evening. It'll be sponsored by the Traveling Voices of the Glades. Starts at 7 o'clock. No, starts at 6 o'clock. And there's over 15, 20 gospel groups who are going to be singing. Everyone will come dressed in their African best attire. And so there'll be some oratorical presentations on Saturday evening. And then we'll be doing a taste of African culture. And so people will get the opportunity to taste what the old African Negroes ate during their times.
On the boat.
Collard greens, ham hocks, chitlins, all of that cornbread. So we'll pass that information along to the city clerk so that it can be shared further. And beyond that, I just want to say again to Mr. Willis, thank you. Nice presentation, brother. We really, I'm excited about it. And so, and I thank Laura and Eric for what you all are doing. I asked about those numbers for a reason, but I appreciate all of your efforts and what you're doing. And so it's really a good report. All right. Good night, everyone. Have a blessed evening.
Thank you, Commissioner Poe. We do appreciate the comments. Commissioner Berry.
Yes, thank you so much for your presence, and be safe. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Berry. Vice Mayor McKelvin.
Yes, thank you all for coming out tonight, participating in your local government. Mr. Willis wanted me to share something that he forgot to mention. He will be having a MCA Total Experience overnight youth camp, and it's specified for middle school students. Some of the activities that they're going to be doing, fishing, hiking, archery, camping overnight, sleeping in sleeping bags, cooking their own foods, learning safety drills, and how to protect themselves in the wilderness. So I think there will be a great opportunity for some of the middle schoolers to go out and learn some survival skills, life skills. So get with Mr. Willis, Dr. Jacobs. I'm sure you have. I think you're looking for about 10 to 15 students. So Mr. Willis, baby, 6 to 8 students. Mr. Willis have that covered. I think he has enough chaperones, but he would love for us to have some more chaperones. I would be thrilled to be there, but I have another engagement on that day. But I think this is a great opportunity for our kids to go out and just experience the back doors, the outdoors. So yeah, sign your kids up, get with Mr. Willis, and he can give you more details. So with that said, have a blessed night, and may God continue to bless you and your family.
Thank you, Vice Mayor. I do appreciate it. I did over everything that the commission just says. Commissioner just.
I'm sorry, Mr. Mayor.
Okay, go ahead, Vice.
I have one more announcement. We're also having luncheon for the seniors tomorrow at Tanner Park. For Black History and also for Valentine's Day. Just having a nice little luncheon and show them a little token of love. And I will also be having the drum line as well as the dance team come and perform for our seniors tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock. So please come on out and let's have some fun with our seniors, the Golden Girls.
Thank you, Vice Mayor. We do appreciate it. And thank you, Commissioners, as well, for us continuing to work as a team within the city of South Bay. It's not about the individual, it's about the team. And that's the only way we'll be successful, by having a team. I just want to say thank you to every one of you all tonight. The young people, especially the pre-law program and the AVID program at Lakeshore, thank you for the wonderful thing that you do each and every day. Parents, thank you for being here tonight. And the residents, thank you as well, because due to the fact that you're a part of this team that sits up on this dais here, and we want to make sure that you know exactly what's going on in the city, how can you be a part of it as well. So join in with this team. Don't throw your rocks and hide your hand at us. Join us, and we're going to move this city together. Not the individual, but the city together. We have wonderful commissioners here. We have a wonderful staff and a wonderful city manager. By the day-to-day work they do each and every day within the city of South Bay. Madam Attorney, thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
And the reason I said that because these kids mean so much to me as well. When I go out there to the school and they sit there and look at those kids there, it does, bring tears to your eyes, and then it just make you feel good because you're around these babies, and I want to thank you for that. Although you don't see them on a day-to-day basis, but every time you come to the city of South Bay, you always recognize those young people, and we do appreciate all that you do. Ms. Jacobs, thank you as well for the work that you do. I know you have been there X amount of years, and you're still there, and the reason that you say you're there because of the babies, and you show that love each and every day. How many years have you been? 45 years. That is great. We really do appreciate everything you do. Eric, Laura, thank you all. Yes. Thank you for the work that you do each and every day within the city of South Bay. I don't know what it is. Dr. Berry, you have something on the back table. I don't know what that is back there. I know some kids are picking up something back there.
Where?
Just some refreshments.
Refreshment?
Yes, refreshments for everyone.
Okay. Well, there's a refreshment on the back. I seen the kids picking them up. They were leaving. I didn't know what was going on. But again, at Roosevelt Elementary School, thank you all. But I said to each and every one of you, Saturday, come out. If you're not doing anything, come out and just have a bike ride. What I'm going to try to do, I talked to Steve, the mayor from the city of Belgrade. He's coming out along with the vice mayor as well Saturday. We're going to do our bike ride. After we finish our bike ride, we're going to try to make it to the funerals as well. So come and join us. You're going to have breakfast after the bike ride, so you won't to come out there and just roll the bike and you're still hungry. You're going to have breakfast there as well. So join us Saturday morning. We really will appreciate that. It's something that the Florida League of Mayors established doing 3 years ago in reference to awards they was giving each city that was doing things with their residents, putting on different types of function within their cities, in their cities there. This year, Vicky and I had a conversation just the other day. What we're going to be doing, we're going to be sending in 2. Hopefully, we'll be recognized in both categories. The one we did with the Unity in the Community by Commissioner Polk and Vice Mayor McKelvin there. Hopefully that we're going to send that up this year, and hopefully we'll receive another award. For 2 years straight, we have been able to receive 2 awards from the Florida League of Mayors, the thing that we have been doing within the city of South Bay. Although they said the mayors, but I said the residents, staff, the wonderful work that you guys do in the city of South Bay, putting on these activities each and every year. Again, my hat goes out to each and every one of you all. May God continue to bless you and cover you. I entertain a motion to adjourn.
So move.
Yes.
Meeting is adjourned.
Oh.